Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallet. This is episode 94 of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Uh, okay, so right now our current quests are check up on Daria, Miska, or on the points of interest is another one, Samis.sos. We have never been to the shooting range. Anyway, off screen, what I have done is actually I've cleared up the streets of Prague so that there are the areas that we need to travel through. I have knocked out all the police people, and they are now in Dreamland. So that will allow us to go through the next missions uh, without slowing down the whole process.
My Interpol friend, it's dangerous for you to be out in the street tonight. What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, the killer is still out there. More victims have turned up. All of them Augs, all harvested. Just like Angela Gunn.
So it's the same person doing all this, and we still have no idea who that is.
I'm not sure where all this is going, but I've been looking at old case notes, and it's uncanny. Marek Svobodka, the old harvester, is supposed to be dead, yet this killer seems to... Little habits that were never made public. I even called the cemetery just to make sure Svobodka's still dead.
And?
He's dead.
He's dead. So, there's a copycat?
That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
It's still my case, isn't it? And it's still open. I was hoping that maybe Daria suddenly remembered something. What about you? You know very well that your Interpol ID doesn't mean shit tonight. Hell, I should be arresting you right now.
How about suspect? Press. I don't have time for this. There. How about confide? Yeah, just be truthful.
Daria called me. She said she was in trouble. She said he was here. Then she got cut off. Is she in there?
I wouldn't know. I knocked and no one answered. I've been worried about her. So she called you, huh?
You know how she feels about cops.
Right. Look, you're not supposed to be outside tonight. I'll take a look around the building. You see if you can find a way inside. Hopefully we're not too late. Just try not to get caught, eh?
I won't.
This guy is actually he's a nice cop actually. So let's put view entry. He's actually a nice cop. Okay, let's try to use this. Oh, level 1? Okay. So that's 1, 1. Then becomes a 2. And a 1. And a 2 here. Okay. What does this do? Capture detection. Because sometimes when we get one of these nodes, they give us a some kind of a software.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Wow.
Access granted.
Whoa, man. Good thing. See, the key then in this case was to fortify the areas where the... Anyway, the next one we see, I will go into more details as to... Because so I played along this and I've broken a lot of security hacks. It occurred to me that I never actually explained what I learned. Anyway, the next thing we find, I'll do that. So it says Detective Montag was lingering outside Daria's ransacked apartment. At this point, I trust him about as much as he trusts me. If I want answers, I need to find them myself. Okay. Okay. Find clues about Darius. A broken frame from a pair of glasses. Sounds familiar? Oh boy. Ooh.
Around the clock, around the world.
A streak of blood in Daria Miska's apartment. Not a good sign. Not a good sign.
Now back to our top story.
And this whole thing is topsy-turvy, so looks like there has been a struggle here.
The Army of the Czech Republic have imposed a state of martial law
And
throughout their city. This after riots in the Santo Group's Udolek complex threatened to spill over into the capital.
is that a piece of augmentation? Looks like it belonged to Daria Miska. Oh, numbers. Numbers.
Perpetrated by massive
698843.
unexpected death of Talus Rucker. The riot
Uh-huh.
worst, that a repeat
Looks
of the
like,
August may be at hand.
before we follow the trail down that
United Nations Security
rabbit's
Council
hole,
expedite their decision on resolution
let's look for
3577, the Human Restoration Act.
textbook. A textbook about managing psychological disorders written by Dr. Nicholas Cipra.
If
Now,
passed,
why would
it will
Daria
mandate
need that?
the worldwide removal or downgrading of augmentations, making mechanically augmented people safe again. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you.
How about this? What book is she? In the Footsteps of the Harvester. Ooh. The Best of Angela Gunn in Memoriam. 4 years ago, Marek Sobotka terrorized our city for 7 months. By the time it was done, 27 bodies were uncovered. In each killing, traces of EMP were discovered, used to stun or incapacitate the victim. In each killing, puncture wounds were linked to the use of a homemade muscle relaxant. And most notably, in each killing, the victim's augmentations were removed. Shortly before executions, Bodka was asked why he did it. Where did the hatred for augmentations stem from? I don't know them. I don't hate them. I save them. I make them human again. So Bodka saw augmentation as a threat both to the individual and to the collective good. In his own twisted way, he was arguing then that what the UN is arguing now. Whether the pseudo-spiritual rhetoric or carefully crafted legalese, the underlying message is the same. Salvation through torture. If Marek Sobotka were alive today, he would have reason to be proud. His nightmare vision has become political reality.
From Picus. Picus News.
Man,
Global leader
that
of fair,
is not
unbiased,
a good
anti-torture
sign.
reporting. And now
Why
for a
is
close look at the events making headlines.
Why is she concerned with Sobotka? Hypodermic needle, a stack of oh, this is looking grim. This is raising some very negative about Daria. Whoa, this is not good. There's a bare rug in Daria Miska's apartment. Well, evidence is piling up. Daria Miska's diary. Hello, whispers. Hello, whispers. Hi, he's coming. Here he comes. Door not knocking, not knocking, not knocking. Hi. Please, not me, not me. No, not me, not me. Who's there? Not me. 698843. Not me. Who's there? Whose knows? Cipra knows. Knows me not, not me. What's your name, neighbor? Miss Botka. This is adding up to be a bunch of very bad. Wow. Let me save this. Oh, okay, so remember I said about, okay, no, not this one. Another one, so that if I have to start all over. Can we see, oh, the whole layout? No. So the thing is that there are nodes. So this is the diagnostic. This is the security rating, the red one. Now, so it will need to travel down the length, whatever it's connected to, all the way to our starting point. Once it hits our starting point, that means we have been detected and the whole system is shut down. So while we're finding our way to this green one, which will allow us entry, and if we find certain nodes that connects to the red one, and if we find them, and if they're low level enough, and we can fortify them, it will slow down this detection process. So that's why every time we generate an alert, it's time to fortify all the stuff. Since, remember, because capturing has a detection 15%, and when we after we capture it, when we fortify it, that's another 15 potential detection alert. So we will not fortify it until this red thing has been alerted. Since it's been alerted, we will try to fortify all the nodes that will lead up to us. Like this. It will take forever. Like this is an easier node. Let's try to capture this. Wow, that's a 5. Not very good. Not very good. So then it makes sense for us to try to capture this. So once we capture that, and when we come here, because it takes forever to get this thing, to capture this, 5 will take a long time, and it has 60% chance of detection. So if we're able to successfully capture this one, then we'll try to capture this. And we will have our cursor over here, so in case this node generates an alert, we will fortify this one. Once we fortify this, the alert signal goes through here, will be slowed down, and this one, we can fortify that, and we'll fortify this. It will slow everything down. So let's try this. Hopefully it doesn't generate an alert.
Anomaly detected.
Uh-oh.
Trace program initiated.
So what I'm trying to do is now Come on, can we get it?
Access granted.
Ooh, very close. See what happened was that it is the red lines coming through are the ones it is retracing the route. So once it gets to our start node, so we were able to block it at 4, and we were able to block it at the 1, and we were able to fortify our own start node. So it takes forever. It slows down the whole process. So while we are trying to catch up, so it became a race. So on our side, we were trying to get to the green as quickly as possible, while the red one is trying to get to our starting point as quickly as possible. So we won the race on this one. Daria, you must see me right away. Oh, this is from Cipra? Yeah, this is the Dr. Cipra. Listen to me. I know some part of you doesn't want this. Some part of you is scared and looking for a way out. Keep in mind that the surgery was very delicate. Your brain is still trying to process the implanted signals. All I ask is that you hear me out. I understand if you have doubts about my intentions, but right now I am your best and only chance. Tai Young has set me up at a pharmacy in the Dabney district. I'm well equipped for what needs to be done. Please come see me before you do anything else, before anyone else gets hurt. Before anyone else gets hurt? Fellow cat lovers, the murder of yet another of our own has created a terrible emptiness inside me. First Leone and now this. The world is a broken milk bowl that can never be filled again. We have no choice but to cancel our classes pending the police investigation. I encourage you to cuddle up to your loved ones and stay safe. Remember, I'm a mouse click away if anyone needs me. Meow meow. Who is that guy? And this apartment is looking at our apartment. So Daria has in fact been stalking us all this time. And we never realized it, or I never realized it until now. And let's look at the clues that we were given. Optional, we can follow the trail, right? Okay, let's go. This one is optional. How about the interest? Samis.sos. I receive a strange location in the Prekaska district. So let's follow the trail of Daria and then we'll do the Prekaska.
Excellence.
Here, right?
Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
Where does this lead? Where does this lead? There? Oh. See, this is the back area, and see, let's see. Follow the trail. Follow the trail. If we follow the trail, I found something that belongs there along with what looks like a trail of blood. So where does that lead to next? From here, yeah, she is augmented, right? So we come out here, what are we looking for? I don't know what's here. But this is the back portion where the crime scene happened. The gun, the lady with, and from here to there. Right? Okay. So we're following the trail, but where does it lead to? Okay. Torn cloth, a piece of torn cloth found close to where Daria Miska went missing. Okay, so does that lead down here? It leads down here, right? Before we do that, let's check on this SOS. Since we're also in the same area, let us find out where that leads. See, we don't have the issue of martial law cops anymore. What's this? How about this? Sewers. Where is that leading us? Samizdat. Samizdat. So I receive a strange beeping message from an alternate media group, Samizdat. The message included uploaded coordinates to an underground location in the Prekaska district. That's where we are. Where is it? Where is it on the map? Not showing up. Samizdat. I receive a strange. See, is it asking us to take the subway? No. No. Fall of an empire. Oh, maybe it's the same. We go through the same. Go through the same sewer level. Here or here? Huh. I'm very bad with maps. So what's this? Jump receive trains. Okay. Now how do we get there? Is it the same headquarters they were in before? It's gotta be, right? Right?
I just want to get home.
It is you again.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here.
Lil K? Okay, let me cut the episode right here, and then we will continue with the story in the next episode. Thank you guys for joining me in this one,
Not good.
and I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye!